What up, Mega Bros? How's it going? Hope you're doing good. You too, Bloody Crow. Hope you have a dope ass day too. What are we doing today? That's a good question. So we're gonna have the blog coming live fairly soon, right? We'll talk about that. And then I want to do some infographics. I want to craft some Ultimate 32 defense ideas and offensive ideas since we have a crunch roster. And yeah, we got a bunch of stuff that we can do today to have some fun, do some light theory crafting for the tournament. I think it's gonna be great. Okay, yeah, the new Twitch. Oh, it's not done. It's not done. I mean, it's nothing crazy either. It's just something I was working on last night and this morning. I had to do some stuff for the wife, so I couldn't be on the whole time. But while I could, I was doing stuff here and there. Okay, so you know what? Let's do it. Okay. All right, so that's one transition. We have that transition now. That's going to be a transition that we go from scene to scene from now on. That's one of them. I'm going to make other ones. We might do that today, which would be kind of cool. I also have a new reason for people to sub, and it's going to happen when anybody subs. So it's probably just going to happen pretty organically. And what that is going to be is the new sub wheel. So when we get to the sub wheel, if somebody drops a sub, for every sub, I'm going to have to do one of these. Now, if somebody like Ceci comes in here and goes crazy, we'll probably do one sub per interaction. I don't know. So this would be 50 jumping jacks I would have to do, right? I don't know if we'll do it on camera or if we'll do it off camera. I don't know. I might need to get a second camera for it. War defense would be like you get to set a war defense for me. Character arena defense, this would be you get to pick one character that I have to use on defense for 24 hours. Stuff like that. Some goofy stuff that I thought would be kind of fun, right? But now that I'm looking at this, let me kind of change how this goes a little bit. Let me do one of these, and the more I see it, the more I want this to be its own scene. So let me go ahead and do that. Let me go add. This is going to be restream chat. Okay, restream chat to restream chat. Sorry, I know you can't see anything. You're going to continue not seeing anything until I get this done. All right, there we go. So now I get rid of this guy, and instead I add a scene. Whoops, I did it wrong. I got a scene here. Okay, and with that scene, I add the restream chat too. Wow, it popped up. Okay, let me go fix it. I have no idea why it did that. Okay. All right, it's a work in progress. Ah, shit, it's off kilter. 1 second. There you go. So a lot of moving parts. A lot of moving parts. Get used to it. Now I can see the right side's off. God damn it. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're starting to take the stream and think a little bit more serious here, because we had a lot of fun doing it, but we gotta make it special, you know. All right, but now with this, I need to make it so I'm just gonna have to cut some off, like, essentially, and then we'll still make it smaller. The disappearing darky, yeah, sorry. It'll be something like this, and we'll probably only be able to show 2 messages at any given time. All right, with that said, though, let's go back to the sub wheel. So we're doing this. First of all, I need to get my green screen to cover this wall here, because obviously that's not going to be a thing anymore. I just got to play with tape, basically. But let's bring the restream chat here as well. And this one we won't have to make as small. Maybe we keep it big. Drop this a little bit, put it above my head. Something like this. I kind of wish just the border would stick around, but I guess it doesn't look so bad without the border. It doesn't look so bad. And so this could be like you guys talking shit while we spin the wheel, kind of thing. I think it's kind of fun. Besides that, I did also make a bunch of new notifications, which they're kind of small, but they took me a long time because I'm really bad at my job. Let me see if I can find those. Yeah, okay. I did make a bunch of new stuff. I believe it's in this one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, so like whenever somebody follows now, we'll get this.
Our viewer is now following.
So we got text to chat for following now. We also have it for subscribers. For it. That one doesn't have text to chat. Maybe it's if it's a gift. I know it talks. It talks if you leave a message. Maybe these ones just don't leave messages. If you put a message in a subscription, it'll leave a message and it'll say it. Text to speech. Choose a name for the Alliance 24 hours. All right, I like it. We'll add it. I can add stuff to it. Yeah, it's not giving me any sort of thing yet, so that's not great. There's the new tip thing I got as well. And then finally, the raid alert. I don't know why it's doing that sound. I gotta take that sound out. That ding sound. Oh, clear sound. There we go. That was an easy fix. The whole idea is that the assemble sound should make me hear it. The tip alert, yeah, clear sound. And then subscriber alert. That one does not have sound. Okay, there you go. All right, there you go. So lots of stuff there. Yeah, lots of stuff was working on. So we got the notifications done. We have just the one transition. Just that transition for now. The next one I want to do will be when we go to the website. Let me make sure it's on the right thing here. None of my things are wrong, hopefully. Yeah, so when we go to the website, which there isn't a website showing right now. Oh, it's because I have the internet turned off. Yeah, there you go. So I now have a thing. So this is gameplay. This will be when we go to a website. And I'm going to have like Mega Man drop in and blast. And that's going to erase a level. And then I'm hiding behind it here with this screen, right? The sub wheel, we'll have something with the sub wheel. I'll probably just make it... maybe if I could find a really big close-up of... might need to scale down all those pop-ups, though. I just make them smaller. Yeah, that's easy to do. I'll probably have like a really cool, you know, the Price is Right, that wheel. I'll get a recording of that, of it like spinning for a bit, and I'll have a bunch of option that ends with like sub wheel time or something like that, and then it'll be like this. Then we have full game, which is just, it's a display capture, so this will be a full game thing. So this one will be Mega Man. This one will be Price is Right wheel. This one will take a different game, maybe like a Mario game or something. Some sort of explosion, maybe? I don't know. You guys know how I am. And after that, it's the webcam. This is the source. This is my old source where everything is, but it was such a mess. I wanted to just clean it up. So we're working on stuff, yeah. We're working on stuff. We'll get there. We're gonna have an actual, honest to goodness, decent stream. I'll also probably get some sort of scrolling text to shout out the various YouTube channels and stuff like that. Tandomac is back in the game. He's hiding. Could be his son just playing the game, goofing off, right? So the first thing I want to do is maybe we do some infographics. Maybe we do Phoenix and Omega Red. How do we feel about that? Made it to 101. There we go. I used a bunch of energy because I was pushing this event. So I used a bunch of my Strike Store energy because I want to make sure... Oh, don't want to miss that. I wanted to make sure I hit this. I want these 30 to put her at 5-star, which I think is crazy. He's already level 105. It's not hiding very good then, is he? How impactful is the Omega Red buff he got? Very impactful. So Weaver would have been like a hard counter to him if he was on defense, right? So if he's not protected by like Mephisto or Odin or Illuminati, but not even Odin. If he's not affected by Illuminati or by Mephisto, like Weaver would have made him miss his special, and then whatever you put with Weaver would have been able to kill him. You could have a Kestrel there to stop the Phoenix from bringing him back. You could have your own perma kills to kill him. Like it would have been easy to get him dead. So the unavoidable special is really important. If not compulsory, you wear bunny ears if it's professional, or that just, wow, we can get some bunny ears. Y'all gotta buy it, but we can get some. I'm only spending 50 cores per day, so I don't miss out on the extra energy. Yeah, you need to do that at the very least. I'm doing cores still on the showcase energy, just because I want to make sure I get the gold. Actually, I guess I didn't hear. Oh no, that's a different one. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm not missing out on these gold orbs, because I think that's going to be my big limiting factor. But yeah, besides that, I'm not doing much either. ISO for Phoenix, I like Striker on her. Her attacks are very meaningful when she is not yet dark. Does U32 start Sunday? Going camping, I might get screwed with it at short notice. Yes, it does start Sunday, which means that setting your defense probably has to be a tomorrow thing. Is there anything I haven't? Oh, I got an energy now. Right, because we just collected that thing. Okay, I don't care if it's green or not. Did I do this yet? Yeah, let's just do this then. We got a blog coming up in a little bit. I think you guys will be really happy with that blog. I'll probably let it run in the background. All right, so let's do this then, guys. Tell me what you would like to see added to this wheel, and I will add it to this wheel. So let me pull up a notepad, because I kind of just I threw a couple things up there that I thought were interesting, but you guys having a good say in it, I think, is important. So, okay, so my thing on a couple. So, run 1 kilometer, it is 1 kilometer. It's not a mile. CC defense, you get to set a defensive team. I'll say like a defensive team, but it has to be like an actual team on defense. You guys get to set it whatever you want, so you can see how it performs for 1 day. Choose a video. You will get to pick from a list of videos that I'm gonna have available for this, right? It'll be like top 5 war, top 5 crucible, best arena team, stuff like that. You know, dark dimension this, like, so if you get that, you get to tell me to make a video. Death by sauce, I still have that fucking insane hot sauce that murdered me last time. So that's why it's such a small one. If it rolls on that, we'll get that. Diamond dump, you will go to the diamond store, you get to pick one character I gotta put diamonds on right then and there. End stream, pretty self-explanatory. 50 jacks, 50 jumping jacks, flowers for the wife. I gotta buy flowers for the wife and have a picture with her getting it. MSF rap, I have to rap about an MSF character for 1 minute. Pick a game for 1 hour. You get to pick your favorite game for 1 hour. We gotta go play it. Maybe not right then and there, but before the day is done. Toy for Jacob. Gotta go buy a toy for Jacob. Toy for Lucas. Gotta go buy a toy for Lucas. War defense. For the next war, you get to set one of my war defenses. Make an ad. This is where you guys will pick a random product, and I have to do like 15 minutes. I gotta go look at the product, look what it does, and then make an ad for it on the spot. Character Arena Deep, we talked about that, and there you go. Could you add the percentage on the MSF wrap? It's pretty big. It's a 4 slaughter. So there, everything on this list right now is between 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4 slots. So if you guys think of anything you want to add, somebody said something. What was? Somebody said add something to it. It was a good one. There should be an option there. Oh, choose alliance name? Okay. Where is the slot for no rage for 1cc? You can't ask me to do the impossible. Alright, so let me do this. We're gonna add alliance rename. Change the color of it so it's not red on red. Green. Oh, nope. It's gonna be white. I want this part to be green. So that's and we can make that a 3 cost as well. There you go. Oh, you guys can't really see what I'm doing. That's it. We'll see it now. There we go. Go out for drinks at the local MSFer? That'd be cool if people in the area. Should be rivals with me and Scotty. We get to run a few games with you guys. Well, that would be the pick a game. Pick a game for 1 hour. We go play that game for an hour. I think it's a pretty good list. We'll definitely be adding stuff as we go. We got to get that death by sauce and end stream to be as low as possible. I think it's a cool idea. I think it could be fun. We got to set limits for Ceci though. And anybody else that comes in and drops like 10 subs or something like that, we got to set limits. So we got to figure out how we'll deal with that. Fight with Lego Batman and then reassemble him. Toys for kids have to be bigger? Well, listen, every sub is $2. Okay, a toy for a kid is not $2. Should be exercise can do on camera? Well, it's a punishment, right? Not punishment. It's something you have to do. So what we'll do with the 1 kilometer is I'll get an app that records mileage, and it has to be like redeemed by the next day or something like that. Choose what kind of hot sauce you ingest. I only have the 2 crazy. I have the 1 crazy and the regular Frank's sort of deal. We'll have Jayden streams. We're just going over some new features I threw into the stream. I want to make a bunch of those. Run kilometer but measure with mileage. What is the Murica? You would times it, or sorry, 1.6 kilometers in a mile, so it's less than a mile. No maid cosplay. I'm sad. I mean, it's less than a mile. Should I make it 5 kilometers? We're not gonna get that many. We never get that many subs, so probably not gonna hit it very often. I'll probably make that 5K. Let's make that 5K. Because that's me running to the end of my street and back. obviously I live in the country, so it's a big street. But cosplay takes a hot minute to do, man. Tying your phone to your son while he runs around your garden in the snow sounds a bit cruel. That would be a really funny way to circumvent everything. Okay. So, let me now go here. And let's do, I think we do some infographics to start ourselves off, right? I think we do... Damn, I don't have any started. Shit, we gotta start from scratch? That sucks. That sucks, okay. We do, because we don't have a Mega Red or Phoenix up there yet. I think we gotta get them up there. I think that is a fair thing. The patrons deserve better! It snuck up on me. They always sneak up on me. Okay. Dorky cosplays as Luna for 50 gifted. You guys are making it sound like I'm whoring myself off. I'm not whoring myself off. It's just supposed to be a fun engagement thing. Alright, let's go Omega Red Phoenix first. His best no unavoidable? Yeah, I think I had my hands in that. It was feedback because I didn't get to be in on the call they had when they were talking about this character. And that was my immediate feedback after testing him. Was like, hey, like, Weaver dumpsters this guy. Can we get that unavoidable? And they did. That's cool. I'm sure they did more like stringent testing than that. Wait, he's in game, but he's not updated here yet? Is he on the thing here at least? Yeah, he is. Okay. So technically the patch isn't yet updated? That's awkward. Numera looks terrible, like kit-wise, or like looks-wise, appearance. I got something to show you guys, by the way. So it didn't look very impressive, right? The gameplay. I asked if I could do some more testing on it, and they let me. Just doing the first bit of testing so far, this is what I have to share. Okay, let me pull it up. This was me changing some things around. Wait, this is not the right one. 1 second, turn this off. Turn this on. Okay. Alright, so I went back in and I did some more Illuminati Odin testing, and just full disclosure, we'll talk about what this all means in a second, because this puts me in a super awkward position. So let's watch this. Is that better on the music, buddy? So I didn't have Black Knight when I did my original testing, so I couldn't see the impact that he'd have. Obviously, this is a 7 red star Black Knight, and it's a 7 red star other characters. And it is also a 7 red star, 7 red star Omega Red. Everybody subs, or just the normal click on sub when you join channel for the first time? Yeah, it's just channel subs. It does it all automatically. So obviously here, the battlefield effect is too much, right? Oh yeah, sorry Ben, it's on Twitch. I don't think there is a... there is actually YouTube things that I should try and look into, actually. Let me close some stuff here before I get myself in trouble. Okay. Yeah, there's YouTube memberships things. I forgot about those. Yeah, it's a member on YouTube, but it's not connected to that. It's only connected to my Twitch account. So the YouTube member stuff I'll have to keep an eye out for. And I'll just count it. Yeah, there's YouTube memberships things. I forgot. All right. So obviously, actually this does work. I do end up winning this. He would have bled out. See, Phoenix didn't die. Phoenix actually had another turn. She would have killed him there. But that's not like super convincing, right? So obviously the big issue there is the Odin battlefield effect. So then I go, okay, let's just say we don't stun the Captain Britain. Because do you really need to stun the Captain Britain when he is not going to have Safeguard? And you're Omega Red, and I purposely did not go into the stage where Omega Red had ult turn 1. I purposely went into a stage where Omega Red would not have ult turn 1. Oh, that's true. The enemies are geared to 18 because that's a limitation. That's why everyone's getting one shot. Thank you, Sawwinner. That's a limitation when we test against our own teams. Because I couldn't ask them to run another Crucible for me, and everyone else set stuff for me. Yeah, it's a big difference, but I want to show you guys mechanically what was found here. So we tucked the Phoenix away because she's the only controller on the team. That's where Black Panther is going to start her special, right? And there's no assisting to worry about because we have the Echo, so we don't have to worry about like a random hit on Black Knight. My characters also don't have 3 diamonds. Like, the only difference between my characters above my characters below is the gear tier 19. Which is still really big. Odin cannot be stunned. He cannot gain trauma. So just mechanically, the way this plays out is way different, right? So Black Knight is smashing people the whole time. Odin gets no battlefield effect up. And there's no battlefield effect up for Odin here, which is super important. And now it's a striker Omega Red because I think he should be a striker. See, Phoenix does her damage. It still becomes a little bit of a firefight because there's the ultimate. And here's where all the unavoidable attacks of this team come into play. So unavoidable from Black Knight, unavoidable from Omega Red, and this would get the kill. Now, I saw it brought up a very, 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 very important thing to remember here that I forgot while I was doing the testing. It always makes... So it's because I'm facing a mirror match my own defense, the playtest automatically makes them all gear tier 8, 1 lower than what you have. So this is probably looking way better than it would look in a fair match, but it's actually looking possible, which is different. Won't have 3 diamonds anytime soon. True, Saw Owner, but we also saw in the play. So what we already do know from the playtest is that Omega Red at 4 stars, when he ults, was one-shotting people, right? So let's say you have a 3 diamond Phoenix, 3 diamond Apocalypse, 3 diamond Black Knight, and then your Omega Red is whatever you buy him to. The stopping of Safeguard and the stopping of Trauma is absolutely huge. And if you can weather the storm of the Odin ult, so it's a 7 red Odin, right? But we'll have 3 diamond Black Knight, 3 diamond Apocalypse, so we'll also take his hits a little better. But he's not crimsoning it. It's really tough because it does sap the thing from them. But yes, this is mechanically a much better showing than what we saw before. He's just not a good character. Okay, so he is a good character. So there's difference, right? He is stats based, so the stars absolutely crush him, right? And the smaller your Omega Red is, the more he's likely to die, the more you want your Phoenix to die. So if Phoenix doesn't die and you can't revive him, then you're in big shit. And also that's why when I tested him against Mephisto, it's horrible because he does die. Is he? So I just yeah. So I was just saying, there's certain Mephisto comps where it's just horrible. So let me go ahead and grab one of those. So here's the Mephisto comp. Again, you can say, yeah, they're all geared to 18. That kind of sucks. I get my ass kicked every single attempt here, though. New Twitch, who's this? What up, Scotty? I don't have trigger fires yet either on any of the scenes, guys. You have to give me time to get that done. I'm sure there's a better team than what I use here too. Obviously, Black Knight not exactly the best into Mephisto, right? But what happened to me on all these attempts is Shadow King fucked me up on every single one. Putting him with Awaken with Mephisto, so Mephisto one-shots on special, but people sack Mephistos anyway. Yeah, true. I got Odin. Let's go, JD. JBD. I'm just, look. And here's where the awkwardness comes in, right? Because I'm not, with this new information, and I do think it's new information, I think that if after 20 more minutes of thinking about it, I can make a team that mechanically can get ahead of the Odin, even if it's at a gear tier smaller, that tells me that there is more to this character than we originally saw and content creators were originally able to show, because we're very limited on the playtest, right? Especially when we go into those live ones. Because we don't know what our opponents are going to put up. We can't force them to get on and put something actually fucking interesting on there. I can't have my Black Knight on defense for somebody else and also my Black Knight on offense for my own testing. So it becomes this sort of like self-interest, not having the most interesting thing on defense, while also, if you're the opposite of self-interested, you won't have the most interesting things to use with him on offense. When it goes live to the game, that is different. People like Saw Owner, like Jutsi, not like Dulum, he's just gonna copy what one of those other people do. Like Zuvi, like all the other people that do great theory crafting, they're gonna come up with something for Omega Red that I'm sure is gonna be beating all of the Odin combos. I'm sure of it. Descendantale to ZKG now. Well, see, that's the thing, Waffle. We can't guarantee that I would match with ZKG anyway. So, like, there's a couple of the content creators that take the testing a little bit more seriously, and we link heads, and we're like, hey, like, I want test against this, and I'll put this on defense for you. Can you put this for me? Because that's what I have interest in testing in, right? So there's a little bit of communication that can go on there, but just by the nature of, if it's on defense, I can't use it on offense, makes it really hard. Really hard. I'm not going to name names at all. I'll say Updog messaged me like, hey, do you want me to put it on defense so you can test Omega Red on defense? And I was like, yeah, please. And we never ended up matching because you can't force the match. It's random, yeah. It's just a limitation of the test server. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I think like those test videos are more so just to sort of give a vibe check on the character. And I think for sure the vibes of the character are not auto-win. It's not like Captain Britain when he just put a fucking stop to everything, right? So he's not Captain Britain 2.0. He doesn't affect Crucible the same way Illuminati and Captain Britain did, for sure. But I do think that this character, especially on the offensive side, will really change the way Crucible is dictated. Because I think like when I face Ceci and I have my 4-star Omega Red and he has his 7-star Omega Red, I think what's probably going to end up happening is he will be able to use a team that somebody else built, or maybe that I built, once we start playing with him in the live server, right? And he's going to be able to one-shot my shit like that. And so I can try and replicate it with my 4 red stars, and maybe I'll have like a 50% success rate with it, or maybe less, or maybe not at all, right? And then I'll be like, okay, well, I might as well put my Odin to offense, and I'll try something else like that. So I'm not saying like if you don't get more stars on Omega Red, you're fucked for Crucible. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm also saying expect it to be different. See, this is such a fucked spot to be as a content creator because I want to be as objective as possible, and objectively speaking, like, you will get benefits from having a bigger Omega Red. I don't want to encourage people to spend money, especially money that isn't comfortable for them, right? So it's just, here's what I'm doing. So you guys know how competitive I am. You know how much I care about winning and how mad I get when I don't. You know how pissed off I get when I get out wailed on, and I know that it's because I didn't wail. You know this about me, right? Most of you are here very regularly. You know how fucking Hulk out I go, right? I'm not buying him. To me, especially right now, my wife lost so much time in the hospital in December, and I lost work time, obviously being with the kids and stuff like that. And then now, so that, like, December is the big time to make money on YouTube. January, February, March, it's nothing. The ads dry up so hard. So for me, looking at the price tags, I'm just like, I can't justify that, and I won't. So if you're in that sort of situation where that sort of money matters at all, take it from me, who's super competitive. Chill. Just chill. I don't have a problem if he doesn't beat Illuminati Odin. I actually don't think he's meant to based on spawn rule. My issue is everything is beating him. He has 0 place against current rooms at all. Well, he's built to counter. He's built to counter Mephisto, right? I think the stopping of Safeguard to me says he's built to counter Mephisto. That's the big thing. So it's like, who can you? Which 3 characters can you put with Phoenix and Omega Red that'll beat Mephisto teams? And then the question is like, okay, well, is somebody going to put Kahori with Endgame Thanos and Shadow King on defense? Well, then I don't think there's 3 strong enough characters besides your own Mephisto that'll get that taken care of, because Shadow King just fucks you up. Or maybe like an Old Man Logan Nightcrawler would have been better than what I did. There's lots of options, I think. 3-star Captain Britain was not the same as Big Captain Britain. That was the argument we used, telling Scopely they should at least free-to-play unlock the 3-star Captain Britain. Omega feels the same as if Scopely listened this time. I think that's fair. I noticed test server vibes have proved to not be very accurate, which hasn't been the Envoy's fault. It's limitations. I challenge people to go watch teams on test past 6 months ago. Yeah. Look at your opponent's rules last week. Does he beat anything that was relevant? Can I? Oh yeah, I still can. So would an Omega Red team beat this? For sure. For sure, I could. Like a Black Knight. Here's the thing. I think Black Knight and Apocalypse are uniquely suited for the Phoenix Force team right now. I think they're very, very uniquely suited for it. This, I mean, we've seen this. Yes, this could be something that, like, a Nightcrawler, Black Knight, Apocalypse, Omega Red, Phoenix come into, and they're able to kill everybody except Odin. Right? And then it's a 2-tap. This one, I mean, I would just use Immortal here. Does the Omega Red team beat this? I think the Omega Red team could very easily die to this, especially at lower star level. A Superior 6 team. I think a Superior 6 team might beat the shit out of a lot of Omega Red teams. The counter, I guess, would be to put, like, Omega Red with Old Man Logan, so there's a bunch of threats. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I mean, who cares about Spider Society and all that? I don't think that's really relative. You think someone on Phoenix Force kit gets the Magic kit? Seems wild to think there's our elite epic Crucible team, and then Kestrel just makes it pointless. Yeah, that's why it's going to be tough to put Omega Red on defense. I might just be a bit crazy, but do you think there is any application in which you would use Magic? No, none. 0. People keep bringing that up. Look, I get the idea. At the end of the day, that is an old school Phoenix stats, right? It's not even old school Phoenix. It's an old school Magic stats Phoenix. So that Phoenix is only going to have the associated kit to help Omega Red. And that is, guys, assuming that they went in and they reworked. Like, I don't know if that's the same sort of Phoenix. Does that pull from the same Phoenix files, or is that going to be the old Phoenix that has nothing to do with Omega Red? You know what I mean? The new Phoenix has the new stats. I'm pretty sure the summon has more power than magic. The summon, okay, a summon's stats is based on the character that summoned it. And yeah, magic will not outlast a built-up Phoenix. And at the end of the day, if okay, let's be super omega real about this, guys. If magic gets fucking breathed on by an ancient one with offense down, she's dead. Okay? If she gets single tapped from any sort of source of damage, she's just gone. So I would not rely on that whatsoever. It's also a slot off the team when you need more powerful synergy there. Okay, like I think you need a pre-taunt for this. I think it is very important they took the taunt off of Phoenix for this to work, because you need a pre-taunt like Black Knight or Gladiator. I think you need a way to make these guys go faster. Phoenix and Omega Red are so painfully slow in this meta. The idea that they need to take hits before they can do anything is insufferable when you think of the Kestrel interaction, which to me almost immediately disqualifies them from defense, right? Because if you put the Phoenix Force with Mephisto, fair, you just saved them from a Kestrel counter. But also, I'm just gonna 2-burn that Mephisto team, and I'm gonna come kick its ass, because not only can I do 2-burn attacks to stop the Mephisto stuff, but now your characters have 40% less stats, so you get your ass kicked, right? I don't think it's a good defensive team. I think that if there will be a defensive option for it, it's not in game yet, and it'll be with other new characters. In the game, the summon on Magic's kit is the updated kit, but the stats would be S. Yeah, the stats are based on the character that summons it. We have a similar situation with Doctor Strange and Wong. The summon Wong doesn't have the new character stats. He has the equivalent stats to the Wong of the same caliber, but I think you're right. Magic won't last long enough to matter. Yeah, what the team needs to function is more than what Magic could ever give it. Like Echo to stop the assist stuff, I almost feel like that should have been built into Omega Red's kit. Like Omega Red's, if they put Omega Red Awaken passive stops assist, I would have bought it for $30. Just straight up, I would have shamelessly bought it, because then I know that I have a different fifth character instead of a useless fucking Echo that I could go in there with to help the Omega Red, and I'm more confident that a 4-star Omega Red would take out the Illuminati members before Odin beats your ass in, right? There's very, very, very important niche specific things the Phoenix Force 2-piece needs in order to tackle Mephisto and Odin teams. And if it's not a Mephisto and Odin team, then what the fuck are we talking about? Who cares? You have Immortal X-Men for that, you have Cabal for that, you have Old Man Logan for that, you have so much other shit for all that. If new Omega Red speed 144 if you don't have a protector, because he gets 20%, no, he gets 20% speed bar on spawn, doesn't he? I'm pretty sure it's speed bar, which is why against Illuminati it's useless. Wait, the stats on my level 85 magic will summon a Phoenix with 2 million health, so I don't know. So the stats on the Phoenix are based on the level and ability levels of your magic. So if you want to bring your magic up to gear tier 19, level 100, go with God. Thank you for your sacrifice. You stop all the Illuminati assists too? Yeah. So any Mephisto team without Odin, I can one-shot with MA. What's MA? Any Mephisto team without Odin, I can one-shot with MA. What's MA? But on the flip side, Immortals can't do that in Crucible. Planned or Oversight. What's MA? Mighty Avengers? Are you talking about Crucible or are you talking about War? I have a maxed out magic and I tried to cheese with her already. Did nothing. There you go. War vs. Crucible. Okay, yeah. So War vs. Crucible. Interesting distinction there. I'd be curious to know which Mephisto teams you're beating with Mighty Avengers. I might have to try that, to be honest with you. I've not had as much success. Oh, also, Ben did a super chat, a $5 super chat, so we'll spin the wheel. Let's spin the wheel. That's the same thing as a Twitch sub. Well, it's more than a Twitch sub for me. So let's spin our wheel, baby. You ready for this? What's our first wheel punishment or whatever going to be? Here we go. We have to... Oh, thank God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It was almost the first fucking roll. Oh, my God. No. I take it back. This is the first and only wheel thing we're doing. This is the first and only wheel thing we're doing. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is the last one. We're never doing it again. Oh, my God. Ooh. You could beat almost any raid team in Mephisto with Mighty Avengers. Okay, that's raid teams. That would have been crazy. Oh my God. No, okay, so choose a video is like top 5 war offense, top 5 war defense, top 5 war crucible offense or defense, arena team, like show off a certain section of a raid, stuff like that. And Ben's in my DMs all the time, so Ben, you can message me with what kind of video you want. DPC vid, Dark Dimension vid, whatever he wants. Best arena team with no Odin or Mephisto? Ooh, drop down to where there's no Odins or Mephistos on defense. 5K run? Yeah, 5K is not bad. Fuck, here's one in my bedroom. There you go. There you go. Okay, there you go. So that's the new thing we do with subs. There you go. Oh, fuck you, Steven. Dick. Hive Mind, SC Orgus, Alpha Flight. Alpha Flight, really? Mephisto Con's only thing I've seen so far. But it's been most Falcons damage pretty much one shots and then vision ults and Herc cleans up. Damn, that's crazy. How big's your Hercules? It might be Naked Crucible. That's not an option. You heard the options. You can tell Scopely isn't really good when it comes to business decisions because I feel like they would make 4 times the amount of money they're going to make if they would start making character shards 50 cents a shard instead of $2 a shard. More people buy for better prices. I've often thought that too. The countervailing narrative to that is that whales spend more than a group of people would. But whales won't spend that much if the exclusivity isn't there. I just hope that everyone keeps grinding their gears against Illuminati Odin and doesn't really see what Phoenix Force is really for. Curious to know what you're thinking, Zero. If you want to let me know to DM, I'll keep it between us. Because I play with them more now. And, yeah. I mean, if you're using your Mephisto team to one-shot the Odin Illuminati, I don't know the true value of the Phoenix Force if somebody makes the Mephisto team that can't be one-shot by them, which is very possible. For the new Room 1 CC32, will starting special ability be increased? No. You will not have your specials to start. I was thinking it was a video you had to react to. I had so many good options you and chat, and most in chat would enjoy it, but that was a Baby 3L3 really, Merc. I'll have to try some of those teams at then. Astral, A-Force, Immortality, Mighty, Uncanny, Phoenix Force have all been pretty trashy teams. I think Astral's probably the best out of the bunch, isn't it? The way Astral has, like, once you get them farmed up, you really see their true value in other modes. A-Force, I don't like Absolute A-Force. I don't. I'm sad I wasted all my cores on Kahori. Absolute A-Force, to me, got their fucking ash pushed in by a Mephisto Hive Mind team, and I was done with them. I understand the Hive Mind gimmick, but like stopping the speed bar wasn't enough to not get run the fuck over by them, and I'm just done with them after that. Astral has been absolutely useless. I can't get on board with that, with what we've been using Astral for against Odin Illuminati in a lot of cases. I did 2 million punch up into an Annihilator in war. Yeah, I like him against Annihilators. Was the Failure and Liberty for the movie is going to be the hero? Or be Theo? I think he meant hero. I think Liberty looks insane. Yeah. Liberty looks like they're going to be insane. I'll say that much. Astro gets completely rerun to Oblivion in Crucible if you put it on defense. It's a sack team on offense. I mean, it's a sack team that doesn't just pull abilities, it gets kills. It sets up the hardest team to be an easier clear. In War, it gets beat by 1-year-old teams, use it on offense in War, and it's good. I agree with everything you're saying on the defensive side. And Shadow King alone as the plug-and-play character is a goddamn, he's kick-ass right now. Sounds good, Ben. You let me know. Every team since Astral has been meh at best. Yeah, Night Stalkers are really fun. Yeah, but have you used Captain Sam's ult? It's so anticlimactic. Like, I used it against Spider Society, did like 20% of their life. Do I have the Rex for the new CC rooms yet? Ask me in 8 minutes. Astral keeps getting me wins in both war and defense. If you pair them with plug and play, they become a menace. Yeah. Yeah, when you start putting certain characters with them, they become a force to be reckoned with. And we'll see how that continues when we start getting more characters. I think that for non-initiated players as well, Astral is a menace, just as they are. A 6.5 million Annihilators in War was rough. I've not got to face anything yet. I'm still at level 100. We'll see what our War is like today, because we've been winning a lot. We have the room rules from the official YouTube channel. I don't think the room rules are officially out yet. All these new teams need higher star ratings to feel decent. Star ratings? Oh, you mean like if once they get to like 6-7 stars and get the diamonds? Yeah. Yeah, 100%. The stats start creeping teams out once they get diamonds. That's the whole point of that's why they did the stat thing. The Ultimate 32 rules are out. Our next season is not correct. Speaking of it, I should really do the infographics I said I was going to do. At least the Omega Red one, right? At least Omega Red and Phoenix. Okay. Dorky's take. Zoop. Okay. We got T4 priority. We got stat ranking. We do as of January, whatever the date is. We go the stats. We go the speed stat. We go basic, special, ultimate, passive. Then we go essential, not essential. Essential, not essential. Essential, not essential. Essential, not essential. And then we go ISO. And then we have words. Okay. Now we can fill this in from here. Extreme may have been the best team they made. They didn't need any reworks. True, but they like think how broken they were for a long time. I have 2 Diamond Kahori, 6 Marvel, and Medusa, and have been very underwhelmed in War. AA Force doesn't kill anything notable. It don't already have a counter for. I agree. My 3 Diamond Kahori does not carry my free-to-play Marvel or Medusa as nearly as much as I feel like she should. Even when she gets her attacks off, it just doesn't feel like it. I heard they maybe changed the rooms, and that's because the room 6 they made was fucking ass, not just because Boylon leaked it. What was it? It was like energy or some shit. I'm sure we'll find out sooner rather than later. And Scopely does not do anything quickly, right? They don't do anything quickly. What is with this camera? It feels like I'm warped. What's going on here? I feel like my face is fucking warped as I get in a complex. It's like, did I die? This is weird. It still is weird. Do I have a weird face? Yeah, okay. Like in 4 minutes sooner? Who knows? Things happen all the time. Before priority, stat ranking. What day is it today? January, as of January 24th. Okay. 2025. Health, damage, armor, focus, resist. This one I want shooting down the middle. Actually, this one I want shooting down the middle too. This one we're bigger, not that big. Yeah, like that. Okay. What size is that? That's a 60. So I want this one to be a 62. Okay. This one's gonna be smaller, maybe like a 30, maybe like a 25. Okay. Pull you over here, pull you over here. You can go right there. Okay. This guy can go away now. This picture. Okay. I would treat anything Boylan is saying as the word of Scopely, as there is clearly a high-level Scopely employee giving him information and Scopely condones it. If they didn't, they would have banned Boylan's account by now. 100%. So there must be a very, very high-end Scopely employee who is giving him this information. Otherwise, they should have found who it was by now and dealt with it. But also, companies can 100% strike your channel if they feel like you are adversely hurting them with information that is illegal. This is not some sort of like public access information, freedom of whatever. That's not what it is. Companies have done that before. The fact that they're not, it's their decision. And it's just, it is what it is. I've decided to no longer care. I just won't. My bread and butter has always been gameplay and strategy anyway. So. Wondering if all the Phoenix Force is either going to be all previous legendary tunes, or if they store all null teams and we should expect Phoenix Force, AW, and a Ghost Rider? What? It is the, yeah, it's like my face is like fucking dying. How much if I lean forward? I don't know what the fuck's happening. It's freaking me out, dude. This looks normal enough. I don't know what the fuck's happening. It's crazy. The lighting's making me look like a fucking mutant. So whenever I go to the right side, oh my god, what's going on? Maybe because I'm in a closet, maybe. Have I looked at Kiln? Only with Valley flying in that video did I look at Kiln. I can't believe they gave him a 120 stat. It makes sense, I guess. Because if he's any faster, like, he'll just be fucking one-shotting people before anyone gets to go, I suppose. It's still weird, though. I think it's still weird, though. Is he carbon? Yeah. For the next null fight, whenever it comes back, you're going to use Omega Red or Omega Red Phoenix Force. Same basic. Why use one when you could use both? They're both going to increase bleeds and everything like that, so they'll both be on the bleed team. Right? Show us that blog? Okay. Goodbye. Oh, that's where this thing is. How's it going, everybody? We got a burner of a blog to go over today. Omega Red and the Kiln Tower. So much to go over here. So much news about Crucible, a new way to earn resources for free, and of course, more information on Omega Red, or at least repeated information on the Omega Red unlock. All right, here we go. Let's start with the battle plan. Your battle plan for the 25th through the 31st, we got the Ultimate 32 beginning, which is going to be a tournament that has 3 rooms for defense, but you're going to do 5 days of fighting. This is going to start on Sunday the 26th, so on Saturday, make sure you log in and set a defense for those 3 rooms. I'll try and have a plan for those 3 rooms coming out either later on today or early tomorrow morning to help you guys theorize some good banger rooms. On Monday the 27th, we got the Kiln Forge and Fire. This is where we're going to be unlocking Omega Red. And if you don't know what Kiln Tower is like, it is a tower type mode that's going to have 20 floors, heavily gated by tags. In this case, Absolute A-Force, X-Men, and Avengers. We need at various levels of Purple ISO. To get the biggest Omega Red possible, you need Purple ISO 3 on those characters. And you only get to use 3 of them per node, so we need a minimum of 3 of them to get through all these nodes, maybe more. But after looking at the data mines, this could be really easy. This could be as simple as just have the newest characters with the Purple ISO 3 on and win. But we'll wait and see. What I would suggest, guys, before we even get to it, just don't equip anything. Wait till Monday comes, other people beat it, see what they use, and see where you can min-max your resources. All right, Battle Pass, Miss Marvel Classic. This is an interesting one because I know a lot of people have been skipping the Battle Pass. So Miss Marvel Classic, along with Kahori, has been a very interesting 2-piece combo in various modes. So curious to see how this is going to be accepted by the community. Omega Red Training, Survival Training in the Spotlight. Those are all just the weekly events this week. We got a Cloak Bits, and then on January 30th, that's the Thursday, we have the 5C tournament. That's right, your content creators going head to head in a battle for supremacy, and who will be able to craft 1 room in season 14 of Cosmic Crucible. So very cool stuff there. It'll also be where we showcase season 13 rules. We got a Mighty Games Quick Rumble, so Mighty Avengers Quick Rumble. Crucible Season 13 is going to begin on the 3rd. That'll be fixed when the blog goes live. Keep an eye out in your inbox, alerting you to character availability. We got Blade to the Cosmic Crucible store and Diamonds available in the Elite store. He is not a character you want to skip out on. He definitely makes that short list of characters worth 3 diamonds. We got Oath to the War Store, another great character. Try and get these guys maxed out as quickly as you can, and Oath is definitely worth 2 diamonds. Man-Thing featured in the Spotlight Raid Orb, so you'll get him maxed out quickly. Not really a diamond necessary character, but throwing 1 diamond on him will help him take some hits. So I think that's a pretty smart investment, as this team is going to be along the ride for the next raid tier. And Sentinel moving to the Arena Store in Arena Orb. Now this sucks for anyone who didn't have Sentinel max, though I mean Sentinel was in the Spotlight Raid, so you have no excuse not to have him maxed unless you're a newer player not in that mode yet. This is a tough pill to swallow though if you don't have him maxed, because people want to be using their arena credits on training modules in light of the level cap increase. Finally, Ancient One and Emma Frost have been added to Bump's Elite Store. This means you can keep an eye out for them in the Ultimate Store and in the Battle World Store if you still have some of that currency, as well as your Premium and Mega Orbs. These characters are really good. When Battle World comes back, although it'll be a once-a-month activity, the bigger they are, the better you do on Null. That's going to be a good thing. What I'll also say is this team is proving to be an absolute powerhouse in Crucible in some very clutch matches as burn attacks, but not just like a go in and die attack. Go in and they need to get some kills. So the bigger we have these guys, the better. In particular, guys, the Ancient One with her unavoidable special and flipping buffs like Things to Bleed, super impactful. I'm looking to get her 7 stars as quickly as possible, so I will be glued to my Ultimate Store and my Battle World Store. All right, Kiln Forge and Fire. The greatest prison break in history until the next Kiln break. The universe kicks off soon, and with it, your chance to recruit Omega Red Phoenix Force. If you haven't already, make sure to check out our recent blog with the details, including the teams you'll need and the minimum number of cells you'll need to clear in order to unlock Omega Red Phoenix Force. As a reminder, the full power and capabilities of Jean Grey and Hercules will be fully unlocked during this round of Kiln game modes and character prerequisites. Example: if this character has 3 more immortal X-Men allies, they'll be considered. All this means, guys, is that in the later towers floors in the Kiln mode, you could probably expect to see characters that are gonna really lean into the passives of Hercules and Jean Grey. In particular, that would be the anti-speed bar portion, or potentially the buff stripping portion. I think it's going to be like, get your Jean Grey to purple 3 if you can. She's kind of more impactful than Hercules, and she's on that Crucible team, which I know more people kind of value over the War team. And she will be stopping Speedbar in its tracks. So if you see a Skrull there, an Old Man Logan, whatever the case may be, she's going to stop it, and they're probably going to lean heavily into that, especially if the data mines are to be believed, okay? And don't forget, Omega Red Phoenix Force is an epic character, so he'll only be available for a limited time. His shards are gone until later this year. Okay, well, at least we know it's later this year. Probably 6 months from now. The Phoenix Force team is also an absolute terror in Cosmic Crucible, making Kiln, Forge, and Fire a can't-miss event. The Prison Break starts on January 27th, which is the Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right. The Envoys did put out videos of Omega Red gameplay use. It was not super convincing. Since then, they did take some feedback, and they made Omega Red Special unavoidable, which is a huge step in the right direction. What I want to say is I asked for permission to get another chance to test them, because we had limited chances, right? Just the way the playtest is set up. And although the initial testing wasn't great, on my second run, I got more favorable results by pairing him with a character like Black Knight, Apocalypse, and either Echo or Nightcrawler, and doing some really fantastic things, including one-shotting Odin Illuminati very convincingly. But that was a 7-red star Omega Red, which is obviously way, way different than a 4-star Omega Red, and he was the heart and soul of the team. He was all the damage. I have a hard time with this. I'm not saying go buy Omega Red if you want to be good in Crucible, okay? That's not what I'm saying. I'm also not saying skip this character altogether if that's what you're doing based on the Envoy footage. This is a super fine line to walk, and honestly, I don't know how to do it, because my honest take on Omega Red is that, yes, he and Phoenix will definitely distinguish certain matches in Crucible in favor of people who have a bigger Omega Red. But I don't think it's the master key like Captain Britain was. So I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do, and with everything I've said up to this point, do you, okay? I personally am not going to be buying Omega Red. I'm not going to go for a 5th star. I'm not going to go for a 6th star. I'm not going to buy his Awakened abilities. I'm going to get him at 4 yellow, 4 red, and whatever I can do, that's what I can do, and we're going to have fun with that, and that's my plan. All right, Ultimate 32. The Living Tribunal is giving you more Cosmic Crucible action soon with the return of the 32-player tournament. This tournament will only last 5 days and will only have 3 defense rooms, so make sure you plan accordingly. We talked about this, so let's quickly go over the rooms. I don't want to get too much into it because I already put a video out on this. The global rules, there's nothing. It's just extra health, extra damage, and exhausts work the same way exhausts have always worked. If you do a combat cancel, no exhaust for you. Stage 1, special abilities cost 4 more, ultimate abilities cost 4 less. We've seen so many rooms like this, it's not super duper interesting in my opinion. It's basically any kind of character that wants to use his ultimate, whether it be Mephisto, Super Skrull, I don't know, Doom, Apocalypse. Like these characters that have really valuable ults, well now they'll start with their ultimate if they didn't already, but also their ability costs 4 less, so they will wrap back around to that ult faster than they normally do. Quite a bit faster with 4 energy. So I do think this is going to be an impactful room, but I don't think this is going to be a room that is make or break. I can see a team like a Mephisto team doing really well in here, but a team like Illuminati I don't think does super great here because they rely on their specials. Even though it'll make like Captain Britain have his ultimate, Shuri will open with her ultimate, there's clever ways you can try and get around that. I'm not saying that team's not going to be really good in this room, just not as good as they would be if they started the way they're intended. All right, stage 2 on defense offense. X-Men characters count as Immortal, X-Men, and Uncanny Avengers. And Avenger characters count as Mighty and Uncanny. Let me talk about this portion first. Oh, sorry, get rid of that. Okay. Oh, get out of here. Let me talk about this portion. It's going to highlight it all. The Avenger character portion, let me talk about this part, okay? This is stupid. I don't know why they do this. Avenger characters counting as Mighty Avengers. Nobody cares about that because Mighty Avengers are a war team. They have war tags on the most interesting parts of their kit. Other Avenger characters don't really change that. I don't know why they put that in there. All I'm saying, this is useless for Crucible, okay? Unless they had war rules are applied in this room, it doesn't matter. All right, X-Men characters count as Immortal X-Men and Uncanny Avengers. This one does matter because an X-Men character, let's talk about some of the best X-Men characters that aren't already on that Immortal X-Men team. Nightcrawler, that can help you get your Storm faster to her ultimate, plus a turn 1 stun. Old Man Logan, lots of assisting, another stun, turn meter rewind, lots of control. That could really make the Immortal X-Men team better. But let's not forget, the Immortal X-Men team has offensive tags. Everything that they do that is interesting is on the offensive side. I'm not saying you can't make an interesting Immortal X-Men team with this rule now. I'm just saying this rule won't innately make them have more synergy because everything is hidden behind offense that is interesting on those new characters. So if you throw in Nightcrawler and Old Man Logan with, say, Storm, Cable, and Phoenix, that's cool, but it doesn't stop turn meters, so I can go in there with Tangled Web, Cable, Oath, and Apocalypse. I can get a quick stun on your Nightcrawler. I could then Falcon Punch your Old Man Logan, and then we see what happens from there. So don't think that this makes this team good on defense, is all I'm trying to say. There'll be very easy ways to beat it, and with it only being a 3-room tournament, people are going to have so many weapons on offense. Stage 3, this is my favorite room by far. They should have called this the Snapping Turtle Shell room, okay? So we get an extra max barrier, but also on spawn, we bury ourselves for 100% of characters max health. Some people think this doesn't make sense, okay? So we barrier for 100%. We get an additional 50% max barrier. So how does this tie up? Because we can only get up to like 30% max barrier. So really we only get 80 out of this 100. But I think Fortifier breaks that limit. So you get a little bit extra barrier, and certain characters do as well. So certain characters can go all the way up to 100%. That's all it is. This is the Snapping Turtle part, okay? Gain 100% damage. This is really cool. So all of our teams are really fortified, and they're clobbering. It's clobbering time, boys. 100% damage is a insane amount of damage to add to certain characters. I think this is where your own Illuminati or some sort of variation of that team is going to end up on defense. All right, on Allied Death, bury yourself for 100% of characters myself. This, again, is going to make matches drag on longer, which really benefits a team like Odin Illuminati, unless you're doing that fancy Mephisto workaround, right? So, like, if you were able to get certain kills, it's going to give the other characters barriers, it's going to make them harder to take down, and it goes from there. So, on January 26th, guys, get ready for Ultimate 32. What this means for you right away is on Saturday, log in, go into your Cosmic Crucible tab, and set your defense, because that is when you're going to have the opportunity to, if it's not there already. So just remember that, so Sunday, you don't get caught off guard, and you go in there, and you have some sort of random team set in 3 rooms. That wouldn't be very good. All right, Cosmic Crucible 13, here we go, guys. Now we have the official rules for Season 13 of Cosmic Crucible, and the global rules, Absolute A-Force characters on piercing damage, Absolute A-Force, offensive. Okay, here's the thing. I think Kahori, everything she does is offense up, so this basically is a way to get her, like, offense up on spawn and for her attacks. That's going to truck. That's going to be a lot of damage. I think the other characters, lots of piercing too, but they're just not super interesting. And I mean, unless you throw them with Mephisto, they just get Immortal X-Men out the gate, just dead, right? So it's just kind of useless for them. And if it is with Mephisto, you do 2 burn attacks and Immortal X-Men still clears it up, and you probably would have had to do that anyway. So not a super interesting global rule. What I wish they did is, I hated Age of X when we had it. I miss it now. I would have loved an Age of Absolute, or Age of A-Force. Take the Absolute out of it. Where it's like, war tags are active here, and like Jean and Hercules, this character doesn't need to meet the prerequisites to do certain things. Like, Nico doesn't need to have X amount of characters to put trauma and disrupt and flip busts on characters with shields. That would have been really cool and really introduced a new powerhouse team in Crucible for the season, but they didn't want, I guess they just don't want to go that far. Let me know how you would feel about that, because that would help people that have those teams built up already, but it wouldn't help people that don't. It would actually hurt them when they face people that do, though, right? So let me know what you think about that. I just think that these global rules are a little bit, they're snooze fest, right? Then we have the regular, 20% extra health and 10% damage on defense, and exhaust work the way that they always do. Stage 1, hunting scene. On successful attack for strikers, apply bleed. On successful attack of raider and skirmishers, if target has bleed, from an ISO attack. So kind of a little neat inversion of how things go. Normally a striker does an ISO attack if the enemy has vulnerable. Now raiders and skirmishers are going to do an ISO attack if the enemy has bleed. So but if you have a certain amount of raiders and a certain amount of strikers and bleed characters are in play, we can be getting triple taps all over the place. So kind of an interesting room, but I think we've had this before and it didn't play as big an impact as you would like. Stage 2, Spec Ops. On defense and offense, on successful dodge gain stealth. Characters with stealth gain 20% extra damage. We've seen this room before. It's a big nothing burger, or at least it was when it was relying on characters like Super Skrull and Noir. It just didn't play that big a role. I don't see it playing a super big role either. I'm trying to think of new characters against stealth, like Orcus comes to mind. That's about it. I guess Phoenix can put people into stealth, right? But I just don't see this room playing a super big factor in Crucible, just like it didn't last time. So not much to talk about there. Momentum. This room played a big role before. Okay, special abilities cost 2 more. Ultimate abilities cost 2 less. So kind of like the Ultimate 32, but, by a factor of 2 reduced. When an enemy character dies, allied characters gain 1 ability energy. So if you get a kill, you then gain energy and helps bridge that gap. This was a stage 4, I believe, in a season pass. And we saw a lot of Black Knight teams here. We saw a lot of Hive Mind teams here because Void Knight does give that energy to Hive Mind characters, so they kind of act as normal. And that was really interesting. Hive Mind is, very much out of the meta right now. So I'm curious to see how this is going to act. Once again, I think that this probably isn't the best Odin Illuminati room, but maybe, since this will make Odin open up with his basic instead of his special, this could make doing burn attacks a little bit trickier. I only wonder if it then opens it up for Omega Red Phoenix Force to come in and obliterate it. Because Omega Red with his ultimate turn 1, especially if he is a big Omega Red, is going to just demolish things, right? But this will lead to an Odin battlefield effect, so interested to see what happens in this room. I'm looking at this room to be the most interesting room next season. Stage 4, Resolve. On defense and offense, all characters. On death, all allies gain offense up. On death, apply trauma to all enemies. Now, this is poorly worded. They need to have a qualifying word here. Is it on death of allies or on death of enemies? Because if it's on death of everybody, then this just happens to everybody all the time, right? So say if it's just on death, any death, which I mean they would have to have the word any there. It'd be like if a Greg dies, the entire team, enemy team gets offense up, your entire team gets offense up, everyone gets trauma. It just doesn't make sense, right? So we're missing a word about allies or enemies. I'm guessing the word they're looking for is enemies here, but it could go either way. On death of enemy, you gain offense up. On death of enemy, they all gain trauma. I think we've had this room before, and that's how it works. So unfortunately, missing a word there. Stage 5, Resurrection Protocols. On defense and offense, mutant characters on spawn gain revive once and immunity. This we also have seen before. It didn't play a huge role then. I don't think it'll play a huge role now. More likely than not, this is just going to be where you shove your extreme X-Men leftovers, and it makes them a little bit less efficiency wise, makes them harder efficiency wise, and maybe you fall into a couple pit traps here and there. What I don't think you're going to see is like a bunch of Omega Reds getting used here or anything like that, because there still is the vulnerability to Omega Red if he's not with a team like Mephisto or Odin. So I don't see him magically going here just because he'll have a revive once, especially because the speed of that team, they can get easily countered by a character like Black Cat with a turn 1 stun, or like Weaver with a turn 1 stun plus the charge mechanic. And as long as they can counter 2 characters so they can't get cleanses on the Omega Red, like I think they just win that. So I don't see this room playing a huge factor except just being an efficiency sink with extreme leftovers, but I'm open to being wrong on that one. Stage 6, Charging Power. On offense and defense, all characters on spawn generate 5 ultimate ability energy. So lots of characters will open with their ultimates. On ultimate ability use, ability block all allies. This is a funny one. So Mephisto, for instance, opens up every single fight with his empowered ultimate, which will put ability block on all of his allies. So not the greatest use, and then he'll open up with his basic instead of his special because he will also be ability blocked. Kind of an interesting thing, right? But enemies that have lower cooldown ultimates, like Mephisto, maybe like a Captain Britain or a Hank Pym, even like a Shuri, they'll having their ultimate up after subsequent attacks could be very interesting. Though again, I think for certain teams, not opening up with their special when in the hands of AI could be a detriment to them on defense. So keep an eye out for this room, the other energy room, and then the which one was I talking about? Those 2 rooms. Yeah, I guess it's just those 2 rooms that I find super interesting. Obviously, ability, energy, and speed, kind of the end-all be-all for Crucible rules so far. Hopefully they can find something a little bit more entertaining going forward. All right, and Season 13, guys, is going to start on the 2nd, right after the U32 tournament. Then we get the 5C tournament. So back for the first time in 2025 is the 5C tournament. If you're new, the 5C tournament is where 8 of our own boys clash in Cosmic Crucible on our early access server with Season 13 rules, while the rest of us watch, laugh at their mistakes. I feel targeted by that one, okay? Steal their strategies and try and guess who will come out on top. The 5C champion will earn an exclusive opportunity to collaborate with our development team on designing a Cosmic Crucible stage for Season 14. Check out the fun on your preferred content creator social channel and make sure you're on the official Discord to grab promo codes for sweet in-game rewards. The tournament begins on January 30th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 3 p.m. Eastern if you're like me on the East Coast. And this is great. So normally we get like maybe 300 to 500 cores, a couple million gold, a couple thousand training materials. So make sure you check out those promo codes at the very least. I'll make sure to share them in the Discord, and I'll make sure to ping everybody when they go live. Now this I'm super excited for. So Twitch drops. Strike Cyber Command has officially given the green light for Twitch drops. Tune in on our upcoming Twitch streams plus select Twitch streamers from our official envoys to unpack juicy resources and other rewards from Twitch drops during these broadcasts starting soon. This is great. So if you're not familiar with Twitch drops, basically if you watch a creator on Twitch for X amount of time while they're streaming Marvel Strike Force, you just get sent rewards. I assume it's going to be sent rewards in the mail, and it's just going to happen. This is the first time they've experimented with Twitch drops. I expect there to be some hiccups because they're now working on a third-party program. But this is really, really cool, really exciting. I expect the rewards to start small, and then maybe we see some big ones during some hype releases. Like maybe the next time a legendary character is out, they have a Twitch drop for, watching people do the Scourges. That would be really, really cool. So another way to get resources into the hands of communities. I love that. To push community engagement, I really like that too, because we do have the best Twitch community in the world. I said it. Very, very untoxic. Juggernaut Zombie. He's farmable, kind of. All right. Have a hunger for brains, then make sure to head over to MarvelStrikeForce.com daily to claim Juggernaut Zombie Shards. Once you have Black Knight at 7 yellow stars, you can start to collect Juggernaut Zombie Shards starting on January 27th. So guys, if you max out your Black Knight, whether from farming him from the Crucible store, plus the free claims, then now you're going to start getting Juggernaut Zombie from the web store every single day. This is great. This normally leads to these characters getting maxed out fairly quickly. And I don't want to read too much into this, but I'm going to anyway. That's 2 Dark Promotion characters back to back. All right. So that was Black Knight DPC, Juggernaut DPC. If they follow that trend, the next DPC character that shards actually matter for is Captain Britain. And after that, Zombie Scarlet Witch. And after that, it'll be Omega Red. So this could be where we just get these DPC characters going forward. I'm not saying once Juggernaut Zombie's done, they'll immediately have Captain Britain there. They'll probably let it simmer for another 3 months or something like that, and then maybe that's how it goes. I think that'd be really cool, and it pushes people to their website, which, I mean, they love, because honestly, they do have one of the best websites in the industry, and I'm sure that is generating a lot of revenue for them. But if you can just sneak in there and get some free shards, do that. All right, we got the Friday free claim. It's that time again. Head to the web. Friday's free claim, which is available now, which not right now, at the time when the blog goes live. 1,200 dumbbells and 5 Medusa character shards, not to be confused with the 15 character shards we get every once in a while. This is an additional 5, so I guess from free claims we're looking at now 185 shards total from Medusa. And make sure you grab the free claim available each day on our website to earn even more rewards. All right, now we're going to get into the events. We'll go over this pretty quickly, but we'll tackle these events in a different video with live pool if time permits, hopefully, because these events look pretty good. All right, Omega Training, Mine Diamonds and XP. I freaking knew it. All right, we got to talk about this. How to score points. Earn Crimson Hunt orb fragments from Kiln Forged in Fire. So by doing the Kiln milestones. Battle in War with Hercules, offense only. He's an offense only character. Or Absolute A-Force, offense or defense. Good that we can do both. And then Battle in Crucible Jean Grey and use Power Cores. So many inputs for this event. The variable one that you can control is your power cores and whatever stars you have for the characters, right? So if you're coring extra to level faster, this is going to help you progress more in this milestone. So if you're doing like the hundreds but only for a little bit to try and get extra experience, wait until this event goes live so you don't run out of cores. All right, but I want to talk about this because this is pretty important. The big rewards, tons of XP. So in the current mental mistakes or whatever the Jean Grey milestone is, there's a total of 10,000 experience there, or more realistically, like about 6,000 or 5,000 for free-to-play players. Okay, that experience plus what you get daily, we are so likely all hitting 105 long before the 69 days. So please listen to me. If you are only coring to level faster because you are worried you're not going to hit 105 by the 69 days, relax. They've already given a huge buffer with these 2 events, plus other things that we've seen them put energy into, including the Strike Pass or the Battle Pass from Miss Marvel Classic. Probably see some experience there. It means less rewards they have to give us immediately, and more security that you're just going to hit the level cap faster, which I think is really good. The second part, not the first part. And tech gear, okay. all I'm trying to say, guys, is save your power cores and save your extra energy from that strike store and everything for events like this, where you can double up, get extra milestones, which will lead to experience. Apparently, they're using that as one of the main carrots now, and whatever other rewards are on those milestones. So just, just don't slam all your resources into the game right now because they put the word race on an event. All right. Leaderboard, 3 diamonds for Shadow King. Yes, he has come out of the shadows as one of the best characters in the game. Undeniably, and not just in Battle World, which happens once a month, or will be happening once a month, I guess, and not just War, where they're a really good team, but now in Crucible, we see the power of Shadow King and that Astral team being the best burn team ever, because they don't just go in there to die and pull cooldowns, they get kills along the way and can RNG themselves into fantastic wins. And 3 diamonds on that guy with that possession is crazy. I expect this particular leaderboard to be insanely competitive. Avengers Fitness Challenge, the energy drinks and dumbbells, and the event starts on the 27th, which is Sunday. So make sure if you're going to use extra power cores for energy on Sunday, save it till this event goes live. All right, survival training. We got spend uncanny energy. This is just the web milestone. I hate this. I don't want to have to spend extra cores on the uncanny energy. I'm doing it because I get gold orbs and it helps me with this web milestone, but I really don't like being forced to do it on that particular event. All right, in the spotlight. On a mission with your alliance for dumbbells and spotlight milestones. So play Spotlight Raid 2 using Jean Grey and collecting the Allied Supply Orb fragments, and you're going to get collect dumbbells and path to Jean Grey orbs. This is great. Last time, I forget what the last event was. It was like War Crucible or something. Alliances didn't get very far in the alliance milestones. This one, if you're doing difficulty 2, I think it's a difference if you do difficulty 2. My alliance looks like we're going to get the second last milestone completely for free. No one's buying these Allied Supply Orb fragments. And that's how it should be. That's definitely how it should be. It feels good. It rewards pushing the highest difficulty of the raids, even though the day-to-day rewards are definitely lacking. Getting better milestones here makes it feel okay that I push the guys to difficulty 2. So happy about that. And hopefully you are too. Mighty Gas, Quick Rumble, Flex Your Might, and Blitz for dumbbells. So use the Mighty Avenger characters for bonus points for those at 5 and 7 stars. When you have the rework characters like Falcon, Invisible Woman, Vision, and Scarlet Witch, you'll get this done super easy, so that's great. This was a 30-minute blog video. This was so heavy. I guess we talked a lot about the Crucible rules, right? So Zombie Juggernaut farmable, Twist drops coming, 5C tournament, U32 tournament, Season 13, Kill Tower. Getting some good stuff, guys. It's going to be a good week in Marvel Strike Force next week. I can't wait to experience it with you. But for now, stay happy, stay healthy. Have yourselves a wonderful day and a wonderful week if I don't see you. And we'll talk soon. Bye-bye. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun. I'll see you in a minute. Except for you, Sassy. Go fuck yourself. Nobody tells Sassy the stuff that we put into the stream, okay? I don't want him to know yet. We don't want him to find out yet. It's a secret. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Crucible rules look not good. Yeah, they certainly don't look super duper impactful. I'll say that much. Wait a minute. What was I doing? I was doing infographics still. So let me pull this over here, and then we can go back there. Boat. Hey, wait. Where's you? Where's there no chat here? We're gonna add a scene. We're gonna add. Where is it? Restream chat too. Okay. Skinny Boston. What up, dude? How's it going, brother? You guys can have your full chat on this scene, I think. At least for now. Two torches, let's go. CC32? Yeah, hopefully it'll be a lot of fun and not plagued with a bunch of issues. That'd be the worst thing, right? If it's plagued with issues. I'm a bard, dude. You telling Ceci I don't hurt? Ask Ceci what happens if he stands near ledges by bridges, okay? Just ask him. Ask him what happens if he stands by a ledge too long. Will Beast generate energy for the team since the only 2 allies can kill him? No, he won't. So you have to be careful. It's only Hercules, only Jean. Where's the P at? Where's Phoenix? what do I want? I want to duplicate this. We'll start here. I know she's Astral. They changed her speed, right? Wait, she's 118? I could have sworn she was faster than Omega Red now. Is she not? I'm not saying with Extreme. Again, during Global Hero, I started working on my 3-piece Illuminati last night, but it occurred to me that my Purple ISO might be better spent for the tower. What's the teams that need Purple ISO? Absolute A-Force, X-Men, and Avengers. Really? Dark Phoenix has a different speed stat? Oh, that's dumb. That's dumb. So the thing about Dark Phoenix is she actually gets 100% speed bar that is like non-interruptible by Captain Britain. Like she spawns in with a full speed bar. So that's it's kind of cool if somebody's not overcapped. But yeah, she's still, that's why her ultimate takes so long to get to. I get it now. Jesus. Any buttons of which two will pair with Gohori. So I think it's going to be Miss Marvel Classic and Wasp for me. I have everybody done, so I'll try everything. But I think, like, it doesn't look like a hard node. And the other nodes before it look super fucking easy, right? So the whole thing is going to be just to make sure you enter the hardest Absolute A-Force node with all your abilities up. Yes, that's correct, JBD. Dark Phoenix needs more attention from Scopely. Dark Phoenix, they need to change Dark Phoenix from a summon into a charged mechanic. I think they should change her from a summon into a charged mechanic. That way Kestrel can't fuck with her, and they can like just change her completely. Or empowered. I guess empowered, but I think you need a charge to become empowered, right? Is that what happens with Thanos, or is that completely different? And she's definitely Astral. I still like her as a striker, personally. I'm just happy we got a Phoenix in the game. Like, Jean Grey is cool, but the Phoenix is... Nobody thinks of Jean Grey when they think of Jean Grey. Does that make sense? People don't think of Jean Grey when they see or think Jean Grey. They think of Gamora. No, fuck. Because he has Gamora's name. They think of the Phoenix. Maybe where she gets empowered somehow and actually useful. That would definitely be the way to go. Just make Omega Red still one charge on spawn. Make Dark Phoenix vulnerable on basic. Give her proper health. Enemies cannot gain charge until Dark Phoenix is summoned. That would also appease the plebs that want Phoenix Force to beat Odin Illuminati. How would enemies can't gain charge? Oh, because of Odin? I don't think so. I don't think that would do anything. Oh, it would mean that Black Panther Shuri can't stop you from getting speed up. Yeah, it would do a lot. That would do a lot. Don't say that out loud. I don't want that. That seems like overkill. It would do a lot. It would stop the assists. You would be able to put not slow on them. Enemies would... Villains would be able to get speed up, so then it would be Superior 6 with Phoenix Force to beat Odin Illuminati, and that would be it. Yeah, it would be over. You couldn't Black Knight, a Taunter wouldn't matter, it'd just be over. If this character has 7 red stars, enemies cannot gain charge until Dark Phoenix is dead. I love it! I love it. The problem is you would still need your Dark Phoenix to die before you can kill the Odin, I think. Because Odin, like, he'll do his special. He won't get to his ult, right? Because no charges. So then his next turn is basic. I think that's actually bad. Yeah, I think you need Odin to special and ult. So 2 turns with no battlefield effect up before you can kill him. This could be the next Undying team, and the next character has some of those abilities. That's true. Okay, what C4s am I looking for here? Oh, she's got an Awakened passive and an Awakened ultimate. Fun!
Apply assist now to random Omega Red Phoenix Force ally. Well, she's never gonna open with basic, and then hopefully she'll be dead by then. With 2 or more X-Men or Omega Red ally, spread all negative effects excluding stun trauma from this character to the primary with an Omega Red ally. Clear all negative effects from this character. Oh, she cleanses herself. Okay, that's super essential because she does crazy damage. Clear all negative effects from self and X-Men and Phoenix Force allies. Clear 2 negative effects from self and all other allies. That's really important too. That's a completely new thing. Both of those are essential, boys. X-Men allies gain 10% damage. That's kind of cool if you put like Nightcrawler and Old Man Logan in here. I like that. And the Awakened is in Cruise with this character as Omega Red Phoenix Force. This character and Omega Red Phoenix Force cannot gain stun.
Holy shit! How come I didn't know that? How come I didn't know that Phoenix Awakened passive goes crazy? That, the reason, like, getting stun is one of the reasons you need to bring Apocalypse with Omega Red. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go... How much does it hit for this one? 320? Is it special first? It might be special first. Yeah, okay. Special passive, I still think. That's the alt, that's the special. That's the basic. No, I thought I can get stunned, and I could get stunned, but I guess my Phoenix on the playtest was not empowered. Because my guy did get stunned, for sure. My Omega Red, during testing, he did get stunned. Yeah. So is this new? How to obtain Phoenix power? No, nothing. I don't even know. Not even under NDA. Just bring a Bio Brawler to pull Captain Burton's stun? You don't even need to do that, apparently. Yeah, we have no idea how we're going to be getting the Awakened Phoenix abilities still. I'm sure it'll be super fun and engaging. And not just thrown in as some sort of bonus on some character offer. Didn't you really, really, really want to buy Joaquin Falcon? Okay, this one I'm just gonna put low value. I'm sorry, like as cool as the assist is, like you're never gonna get to do it. You're gonna special, you're gonna ult. I don't see it in the original blog. Is this something they added? Is this another buff that they added because of my video? Does my video get things buffed? Do I need to stop making videos? So this is Phoenix, right? This is Dark Phoenix. In Crucible, this character has a Mega Red ally on spawn. Clear exhaust. Wait, what? Dude, they changed like the whole fucking character from what we had in this blog. I don't know what's happening. What do we believe? What is right? What is wrong? So this is the Phoenix. Her passive. It's not built in ahead of it, right? In Crucible, this character has a Mega Red Phoenix Force ally on spawn, clear exhausted. Well, that's okay. I mean, they buffed him in ways that my video said, though. Hold on.
What does it show in game? What does it show in game for Phoenix? It's showing stun. Okay. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's completely different in game than what we see here and what we saw in the blog. It's a good change, by the way. Wait, is it a good change? Hold up. It makes him a lot better on defense. It makes him a lot better on defense. What is this? Increase in passes. So this character's Omega Red ally on spawn, clear exhaust from a random Omega Red ally. Okay, there you go. The clear exhaust is from when she goes dark. Oh. No, wait, were they both were saying that? Okay, what is dark? Dark Phoenix is summon. Increase this character's Omega Red Phoenix versus ally. Spawn clear exhausted. Okay, no, so it's the exhausted part is in Dark Phoenixes. So he still does the exhaust clear, but only when it goes Dark Phoenix. So not on spawn. Yeah, I think you're right, Steven. I need to go check the playtest to see if I had the awakened ability on the playtest, because I remember I was getting stunned. Well, you saw on the footage with my Omega Red, he got stunned, and then Apocalypse cleansed him, and then Omega Red killed everybody but Odin. That's why I brought Apocalypse. But I did say, and I have been talking about this out loud a lot, that Omega Red on defense seems super easy to counter. A, because Weaver charges could easily get to go before him, and then he's stunned, right? Can't gain trauma, but if you stun multiple people, then it's over. But if now Phoenix and Omega Red can't get stunned, then you're looking at having to control them in different ways and dealing with whatever's around them. So it could lead to them being an actual defensive option. Let me see. The Phoenix, I did not have the awakened ability. Okay, so that's why. I did not have the awakened ability on the playtest, which is why I had to deal with the stuns. So the playtest footage is even more borked. Oh, yeah, it's only active when she's alive. They both have to be there. But it doesn't matter, because I had her alive in my footage, but I didn't have the awakened ability. Okay. Yeah, okay. I just checked the playtest. I don't have the awakened ability, so that's why it didn't show like that. So we have to go by what's in game. I think what's in game is intended, and our PDFs were fucked. Okay, where was I? I was trying to do like infographics for the longest time now, and then I still want to do U32 prep. I don't know when the wife and kids will be home, so I'm not sure if we'll actually get this done or not. But we'll try our best, god darn it. Okay, Control F. Phoenix. Oh, yeah, so Omega Red Phoenix Force does seem uniquely posed to beat a lot of Mephisto counters, but the one I showed earlier, the Mephisto, Kahori, Shadow King, Endgame Thanos, Miss Marvel, I don't think there's going to be a non-hyper powered team that can beat it, but we'll see. I mean, maybe like Old Man Logan in there, switch it up than from what I had, more stuns kind of deal. Okay, so she is 7th on health overall. On damage, 3rd. Holy shit! I felt like she was hitting hard. Makes sense now. Armor, oof. 50 seconds. I guess you kind of wanted to die. I don't necessarily think you want your Dark Phoenix to rush off to dead, by the way. Not like before. Focus, 35th. Resist. Not tied, 34th. I think it's a good thing if they buff him, by the way. If they buff Omega Red and make the Omega Red Phoenix feel more like Zim and Helafelt, I think that's a good thing. I don't know why I have it like this. This should be backwards. Well, I'm just trying to keep up with the Envoy Discord too. Oh damn, me and Zero gonna throw hands. They ended it early? Yeah, I thought I had one more week too. I was not super impressed with that. Does the Omega Red change make a difference? Oh, for sure. Yeah, so Phoenix Awaken passive, making him not get stunned, means I don't need to bring Apocalypse now as the cleanse for that, right? Although I probably still want to, because ability block and offense, that would be something I want to cleanse as well. The extra damage he's going to do with bleeds is still really good. The unavoidable attack means I no longer have to fear Weavers as much as I otherwise would. So I do think there's reasons to do it. As long as you don't say New Warriors in here, Ceci, you're okay. You say New Warriors, though, I can't help you. Alright, let me get this fucking infographic done. We did the stats, we did that. I like her as a striker. Okay. Phoenix. The idea behind. Okay, no, let's. Okay. Phoenix gameplay is nearly flipped on its head from the conventional thinking. It is no longer ideal to simply have your Phoenix immediately die. special and ultimate are great at dealing burst damage and cleansing your super dangerous Omega Red. Who's first? Keep in mind that when Phoenix goes dark, she is more there for... Wait, non-Legacy Warriors. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up, all of you! I told you Skirmisher. I told you Skirmisher when. What's going on? Ceci, is this age appropriate? Thank you. Yes. Yes! You're trash, Ceci! You're trash! Can't say do worries in the chat. It's forbidden. Mechanics to apply defense down and revive / cleanse your Omega Red to be able to deal the death blow. The far right of New Warriors? The far right of New Warriors, dude. If we're talking about make New Warriors great again, I'm out. I don't want to do it. I'd rather they just let them die. Just let New Warriors die. I said it once, say it again. I can't do Trump. I'm Canadian. U32? No, you haven't done it yet. You shouldn't be able to either. True, true. But you haven't been hurt by them like I have. You guys still like your New Warrior teams. Was he a part of the 51st State? I haven't seen him enough to have a imitation for him. I hope to not have that ingrained in me. I'd like to skip that part of the state initiation, please. Make Wakanda great again. Do Trudeau? I don't know how to steal all your money when you're not looking. I don't know how to do that. Dude, all governments everywhere suck. All governments everywhere suck. Can you imagine Canadian citizens having rights? You guys don't want Quebec, okay? You just don't want it. I apologize for nothing. I'm infallible. How do I get this to work better? Forcing Quebec to speak English would be glorious. You're gonna have a fight on your hands for that one, my guy. The Franco-Ontarians are already gonna be pissed off about it. What do you mean, là? That you don't have to have all the signs up for the French there, là? No, ben non, le magasin au français n'a pas de direction d'anglais. Non, non, ben non, ben non. Ça se peut pas. Hero Global Mutant Controller, Uncanny, Phoenix Force Legendary, Marvel Moms. I'm just gonna take out the Marvel Moms part. I feel like that's not relevant anymore. Wasn't that a tag used for an event like forever ago? Are they ever gonna do something with that again? It's adding a second bar. I don't want it. The fuck you just say there, boy? I'm taking a trip up to Montreal next weekend. Any good food recommendations? Yeah, just get poutine and call it a day, man. Canadian food is that's it. It's French fries with gravy and cheese, and there's nothing else interesting. Get yourself a pack of bacon so that you know that we don't use like whatever you guys call fucking that pea meal garbage bacon with the orange bullshit around the side. That's not what we call bacon. That's not real. That's some bullshit you guys made up so you can try and sound fancy when you're eating fucking spam out of a can, dude. Fucking Canadian bacon is fucking pea meal bacon. It's so gross. It's gross. You're ruining my culture. Diamonds on Phoenix? Yeah. Her damage is definitely warrants it. Definitely warrants it. Okay, well, I'm glad I at least got these two infographics up today. Yeah, Canadian bacon is just generic. It's not real. That's not what we call bacon. I don't know what asshole decided to put, like, I'm sure it was a Canadian too. Some asshole Canadian, most likely from Quebec. Either from Quebec or from Edmonton, one or the other, and not Alberta. I'm saying Edmonton in particular. Some asshole decided that if they labeled it with our fucking country name, they can sell it off at a higher rate because people will either think it's like exotic, ooh, or they'll try and take pride. It's garbage. It's trash. It's horrible. Bacon is bacon. Everybody knows what bacon is. Okay? Bacon is strips of bacon. Google bacon. That's what bacon is. That's what bacon is across the world. Canadians don't have some sort of special garbage bacon that we prefer, okay? That shit's trash. They pull it out for like Thanksgiving sometimes and I spit on it and I throw it in the garbage where anyone can have any, okay? It's trash. It's garbage. Don't eat it. It's okay on a sandwich, I guess. But like, it's just ham. Wasn't Hawaiian pizza invented by a Canadian? It's super popular in Australia. Yeah, there's like a lot of Australians that live in the Rocky Mountains for some reason. I don't know. It's some sort of weird hobbit hole kind of thing where they could jump into a hole in one of the mountains and they pop out in Australia. I don't know what it is. They can surf and then they can snowboard. I don't fucking know what the thing is there. But Hawaiian pizza is also trash. And I don't know what to say. Like, guys, I'm sorry. Canadians suck at food. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. We suck at food. We've apparently adopted the shittiest fucking ham in the world. It's not. I'm not even gonna call it the glorious B word anymore. Whatever that shit ham is. Apparently, we try and like establish that. Okay, and then Hawaiian pizza, fucking pineapple. What 3-year-old did that? And then adults ran with it. It's so fucking stupid. Okay, and then Quebec. We're really sorry about Quebec. And Justin Bieber, you're welcome. That was good music. He's got a voice on him, the voice of an angel. And I actually really like that song. Love Yourself. It's a good song, and you guys know it is. Okay, stop being fake. Okay. Anything else I need to apologize for? Hawaiian pizza and fucking Canadian ham. Yeah. Poutine makes you better than the British. True. Yeah, true. The only kind of worse food than Canadian is British food. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds too, for sure. Bacon is gross and everything. Canadian bacon with pineapple is amazing, and yeah, it's ham. Ham is amazing. If you call it ham, fine, but you call it bacon, you're blasphemous. Notice how every Canadian who gets rich moves to America? Yeah, you guys don't. You tax your rich people a lot less than we do. A lot less. Also, snow kind of sucks after a while. Damn, Merc, why you gotta bring it there? What am I trying to say about Phoenix, guys? I'm staring at the Patreon. I'm trying to load this up. Phoenix is great. Her single target burst damage does give her lots of value even before she goes dark. Keep in mind that both her stats and her speed stat increase when she goes into her summoned form. But it isn't all bad, as when she goes dark, Phoenix, she spawns with a fully loaded speed bar. This means that so long as no enemy has over 100% speed bar, Phoenix will take the next turn. Phoenix will take the next turn. Characters that stop speed bar gain do not affect this interaction. Why did I put interactions? Just interaction. Okay, and I think that's going to be it for Infographics today. And next week we will do... Yeah, next week we'll do the Liberty team. Air raid? Did we get a raid? Oh no! I wasn't in the right thing to see it. Did we get a raid? Oh, we did! We got a raid from T-Dub! What up, T-Dub? How's it going, my guy? Hold on, let me do a fake raid thing for you. Oh, I see it, but it didn't go through. Hold on. Here, I made this. This is new. I just didn't have it in that scene yet. Assemble! Yeah, just pretend that says T-Dub with 40 heroes. Let's go, T-Dub! Ah! How is Phoenix and the Illuminati with no Odin? With no Odin, you just trash them just because of new stats. You absolutely dumpster them. It's very impressive. I was about to do something. Didn't see the slander in your last video? Whoosh. I'm on my lunch. What did you guys talk about so far? Talked about like all these changes or just differences we're finding in the live version of Phoenix and Omega Red that were not in the PDF and will affect our playtesting. So on the playtest, we did not have Phoenix Awakened passive. So we had to worry about getting stunned, which was a huge issue. And we won't have to when we get Phoenix Awakened. So it's going to make Omega Red that much better. No, I did a bunch of stuff. So... See, we have that. Is that too loud? Do I need to turn that one down? It looked really loud. Is that better? We complained a lot about Canadian food. I did that. I made a new follower thing. Okay. Boom! Bam! I made a new sub thing.
Is now following.
There you go. We have text-to-speech now, so if you do a sub and you write a text thing, the weird British guy is going to read it. You saw the raid one already. I made a wheel of... So anytime somebody subs, the sub for wheel thing, it has to be a real sub. There you go. Ceci created 20 dorks. So Ceci just donated 20 subs. So... The problem... We didn't talk to Ceci yet about this. We didn't establish the rules for this yet with Ceci. So I'm going to assume he did that without knowing the benefits of subbing from now on. Okay? I got to assume that he didn't know about the new stuff we're going to do with this. Level 5 hype trade. Also, we're going to make a new hype trade. Thank you, Sassy, so much for the subs. You're the best. Let's go. All right, so the new thing with subbing that's going to start now, like at this moment, not 20 seconds ago, is a new wheel. Okay, we have a new wheel. Bum-ba-da-boom. Hello. And then whenever somebody subs, okay, relax for a second. Hold on. What is this now? I didn't see it. I need to put, okay, hold on. I need to
I need to make a new scene for this donation stuff. Also, why did the sub wheel spin thing not go? I gotta figure that out. Why did that not go? It should. I'll figure that out. Alright, what did Ceci do now? I feel like I just got attacked. Alright, Ceci... Zick with the sub. Thank you so much, Zick. You're the best. Let's go. Alright, so Zick gets to roll, gets to spin the wheel, okay? I'm gonna deal with the other stuff in a second. Actually, no, I'm gonna deal with it right now because it's gonna bother me. This is gonna be, notifications. Okay, notifications. Notifications 3. What happened? Why? I spent 5 hours doing this. Why is it not working properly? I spent so much time working on this. Hi, check this. What up, Lori? How's it going? Okay, I need to copy this and this. Oh no, just this one. Okay, so now I should be able to add scenes instead. I spent so much time on this. Ceci created 20 more dorks. Oh my god, stop it, Ceci. We didn't establish the rules yet, Ceci. No more subs, okay? No, stop it until we establish the rules. I will spin the wheel 21 times. No, because it doesn't work at scale like that. We don't get subs like that, Ceci. I will spin the wheel 10 times for a Ceci. Okay? I will spin the wheel 10 times for a Ceci. And I'll spin the wheel once for Zick. Okay? I think that's fair. What's happening? I need y'all to relax. It's like double pinging at me for some reason. You guys are gonna give me an aneurysm. I'm trying to add a scene. Notifications 3. Okay. So is it... I'm getting dinged to death. What is happening with the dings to death? Shawnee with the resub. Okay, so that's another spin. Okay, we're just gonna do the spin. Okay, and now it's counting it. I don't know why I didn't count it before. Oh, it's because the other ones were gifted subs.
Let's go hype train.
Oh, it's because it was gifted subs. Let's go hype train. Text to speech. Let's go. Zick with the 5 gifted subs. Okay, you guys are abusing the system. I need you to relax. I need everybody to relax. Okay, hold on. Shawnee's gonna get a spin. Zick, I'm gonna give you 3 spins, and I'm gonna give Sassy 10 spins. And we're going to go from there. Now, everybody from now on, gifting subs is 1 spin. Okay? It's 1 spin, and it puts you on an hour cooldown. Okay? 1 spin, hour cooldown. We're on the same page here? Because some of these things take hours and hours and hours to actually do. Okay? Let me close this. Let me close this. Sassy created 1 dork. Okay? Okay. All right. We're gonna lose the plot if we don't go soon. Here we go. This is the way it works. There's things here. I'm gonna spin the. I don't have the notifications here yet, guys. Hold on. Add notifications. I should see them now when they happen. I hope. Okay. So we're gonna spin this wheel, and what it lands on, it could land on a bunch of things, and whatever it lands on, I have to do that thing. Okay. It could be make an ad. When it makes an ad, you choose a random product, and I have to improv an ad for it. A goofy ad. It could be MSF rap, where I gotta rap about a certain character. Why am I not seeing the notifications? Where is it? It could be pick a game for an hour. We play that game. I know Zick is looking for Kingdom Hearts. It could be toys for either kid. It could be flowers for the wife. I gotta go pick up flowers for the wife. It could be a lot of stuff. Okay? So lots of stuff could happen here. We're gonna spin this wheel. Let me figure out whether notifications went crazy. Ceci he's dinging me to death right now. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what is from this stream elements, and I don't know what is from the other thing. Also, let me check the Discord real quick because Lori came in here.
Okay, yes. Okay, thank you, Lori. I'll definitely pull that up. Open that link.
All right, guys, we got a promo code. Okay, there we go. Afo just created Dirk, so Afo's going to get himself a spin here, too. Lori just hit us up with a new code for everybody. So, guys, this is a promo code. You can go apply right now. 3K XP boost. This is going to get you 3,000 experience towards the race to level 105, as well as a bunch of free cores. Great stuff. Thank you so much, Lori. You're the best. Appreciate you.
Now, I got to spin this wheel until I'm going to lose my mind soon. I'm getting dinged from... I don't know where it's all coming from.
I feel like I'm getting double dinged, but it's only one thing happening. I'm getting dinged like crazy. This one doesn't have it. Does this one have it now?
I'm going to have to go to the chat to see what the heck's going on.
Waffle gave some gifted subs as well, so we got more to spin. We're going to make sure everyone gets their spins. Let me copy this notification. I got to make sure this one is here, so we see all that stuff. Border goes above. Sub wheel now has it, so we're going to see it while we're here, and away we go. Okay, guys, we're going to start with Sassy. Sassy, I'm going to spin this wheel for you 5 times. We got to establish some rules with you, because you're a psychopath, and I love you, but you're going to ruin my life with this. You'll both ruin and enrich my life with this, okay? So we're gonna set some ground rules. Here's your first spin, buddy. 10. Fine. 11. 11 spins, okay? What's the first one gonna be? Okay, Sassy. I don't know how my alliance is gonna feel about this, but you get to rename our alliance for 24 hours. So what would you like our alliance name to be? Also, Afom, I need you to toss me back later if you didn't already. I'm abusing. Oh, you already did. Okay, okay. All right, so you get to name our alliance for 24 hours, Ceci. We love Lori? Gotcha. All right, let's see. Edit. We're no longer the Dorks Alliance. We are, once I can grab it, the We Love Lori Alliance. Is that what we want? This is not sexual. Oh, I spelled Lori wrong. We are the We Love Lori Alliance. We're good with this? All right. We are now the We Love Lori Alliance for the next 24 hours. Probably the next 48 to 72 because I will forget to change that. Unless somebody gets it on the sub wheel again. All right, Sassy, here's roll number 2. Here we go. Watch it be end stream. Ooh, MSF rap. A 60-second. Why did I put this on here? A 60-second rap about any Marvel Strike Force character you choose, Sassy. Who am I rapping about today? Also, I need to find a timer. Oh, I guess I'll use my phone. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. And we got, obviously we got to find the right beat for it too. It's not going to be good. I'm not a good rapper, by the way. Just so everyone's on the same page. I want an MSF rap about, that was you who said it, about Pathfinder Stash. Okay, I need to find a way to not make this a sexual thing. The promo code is live now, guys. Go ahead and claim that while you can. All right. Let me find the right beat for this. We need the right beat for this. We can't just go in with any sort of bitty beat here. Hip hop beat. Okay. Hey, it's Big Daddy Dorky coming at you, talking about this CM fool, talking about Pat Daddy Stash. He says he's a daddy, I'll whip his ass. Pat Daddy dropping these videos. He forgot that he left the city, yo. He's with Scopely now. It ain't true. I'm Dorky Dad. I'm here for you. I ain't no sellout. I don't make these strike spots. I hit Pat Daddy right in his G-spot. I didn't mean that to get too sexual.
But yo, that's just how it goes. Pat Daddy, he was a Messidian. He went to be a Floridian. I meant California, but I'm Canadian. I don't know where your states are. I'm a silly man. I'm just saying, there's 10 seconds left. I don't know what else to say, so I'ma just say nothing, cause that's how I do it. I shouldn't have said a 60-second time to it. Boom! Yeah, let's go! Woo! We need to never get that again. We need to never roll that again, okay? We can never roll rap again. We can't. We can't do it. Kansas not... Wasn't he from Minnesota? We can't do that again, okay? we can't do that again, okay? Okay. Sassy, roll number 3. Also, I'm gonna have to make a rap scene for this. With big dark spot, I'll stand. We're gonna have to go big on this. I thought he was from Minnesota. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sassy, roll number 3. Oh shit. Shit, Sassy, I really want to win. I really want to win the U32. Listen, you get to set a Crucible defense team for me, but I really want to be competitive, okay? Sassy, please. Please, Sassy, I want to be competitive in this tournament. You have to at least try and make a real team. Just don't say hand. Don't. And don't put Mephisto and Odin on the same team, okay? I need to come up. I didn't think this through. We didn't come up with more qualifiers, but it's like it can't be Mephisto and Odin on the same team with Illuminati. We can't just super stack everything so it's garbage. Okay, Sassy, please, please. Okay, I'm begging you. I want to compete, man. Oh no, he said aim. Oh God, no, not like this. Oh my God, the Sassy effect is too much. I thought we'd get like 3 subs a day. What's this? What's he gonna pick? If you need time for this one, you can take your time. If you want to go to the boys and try and get a really good team, I'll throw it up for you. Odin and Illuminati. Thank you, sir. You were a gentleman and a scholar. And I just realized that my webcam is showing my barren wall. Let's do one of these, okay? All right, woo! Thank you. Odin, Mephisto, Captain Britain, Iron Patriot, Chief Grey. Nobody lets Zero make a team. Roll number 4. Let's go. Make an ad. All right, Sassy. Choose a product for me, and I will make a 30-second ad based on the information I can gather from it. Strike Fox, how's it going? Hope you had an amazing week and are ready for another good week next week. Okay, this is why we need to limit it. Sessy's getting, how many rolls here? This is too much. This is going to take forever. Ad for Captain Britain. I'll need you to make an ad based on how great of a game MSF, and the artwork is totally on point, especially with the Omega Red Phoenix Force. I got you. We're going to have to make a different background for this as well, where it's going to be like sleazy infomercial, okay? Yeah. I got to green screen everything. We're going to have some fun with this for sure. Let me pull up the game real quick, okay? Let me pull up the game. Convince the devs on our Sydney Sweetie Black Cat costume. I don't have him unlocked yet. Okay, it's fine. We can. It's still. He's gonna be grayed out though, right? No, he's still there. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so we're making an ad based on how great of a game Marvel Strike Force is, and the artwork is totally on point with Omega Red Phoenix Force. Let's go. Here comes the ad. I need to start a timer, but I don't have access to my phone. Obviously, I'm doing this. Let me pull up a. Let me just Google stopwatch. Perfect. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Are you tired of playing all these mobile games that let you down, that don't let you collect every single character, that put you at the mercy of RNG unlocked across the board? Well, look no further. I got the game for you. I am, of course, talking about the one, the only, the individual Marvel Strike Force. In this game, you can expect to unlock every single character, if not on launch, with your money within 30 to 60 days. And with those characters, you can take part in a bunch of amazing modes. Do you like playing with a community? Well, you could play with War, where you and your alliance mates will battle against other alliance mates. And for sure, there's not a top-heavy elo where you will eventually get demolished by the likes of Beta Ray Bill, Ceci, and the evil warmongers over in Sex Panthers. But that's not all. There's also a place where you can stand the test of the solo battle. I am, of course, talking about the arena, where you too can climb to the tippy top of arena in a one-on-one competition mode. Unless there's an alliance, a group in arena that's gonna hunt you down. But I am, of course, overshadowing this entire conversation with the number one respectable attribute about Marvel Strike Force, and that is, of course, the amazing artwork, the amazing graphics. Look how beautiful these characters shine. They shine like a perfect piece of glass with a spotlight through the other side. It's amazing, the artwork and the definition of superlativity that these characters have, and they just released the best character I have ever seen. A design so perfect that you will lose your mind. Have you ever seen flames in game? I'll raise you volcanic graphics that are both opaque and see-through at the same time somehow, and no one understands it. Look at the wings. Look at the definitions. This is clearly a better design than the original Omega Red. The Omega Red Phoenix Force puts the original to shame when you just look at that. Well, it's okay still. Like this is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But we're way over a minute. I don't have to continue. I don't want to lie anymore. That got worse as we went. I don't know. I'm not a great improver, boys. All right, that's 4. Okay. Fuck. Okay, 5-kilometer run when I'm done streaming, and I'll be sending that. There'll be a chat pulled up in the Discord that I'm gonna have to send my recorded runs to at the end of every stream. So yeah, there we go. 5-kilometer run. Woohoo! Thanks, Ceci, for giving me an hour run. You know, outside it's ice, right? I'm gonna be skating to the town and back at this point. That's number 5. Here we go. 50 jumping jacks. That's another thing that we're going to do off stream, because I just don't have the setup for it right now. But I will have a camera set up for this, and we'll add push-ups. I'll make a video, and I'll send it to Ceci. He'll confirm that it happens, okay? All right, here we go. Number 7. Ah, shit. I guess that video is going to be 100 jumping jacks for Ceci. Bro's going to get me fit. All right, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Number 8. Shit. All right. Shit. I didn't climb my arena yet. All right, Ceci, you get to put one character on my arena defense. You get to pick which character you want that to be. Oh no. What do we do? Who's going on defense, Ceci? Has to be Hawkeye. Shit. Okay. I got it. Yeah. Okay. This is till the payout's done, okay? Shit. Yeah, but we're putting a limit on spins. It's going to be 1 spin per viewer per hour most, okay? This is just because I didn't establish the rules before he came here and gave me trauma. He applied trauma to me. All right, here we go. Number 9? Is this number 8 or 9? I want to say 9. Fuck! Oh my god, Sassy! There's so much ice outside. There's so much ice outside, Sassy. I'm going to die. I'm going to slide into a track. Oh my god. He's going to kill me. Okay. All right. Fuck. All right, here we go. Is this number 10? Are we on number 10 now? Are you fucking kidding me? Homie's got me doing jumping jacks and running for 3 hours tonight? Are we going crazy? Am I getting paid less than minimum wage for this? Am I a Ceci slave? Maybe we went too far. Maybe that joke was a bit too far. So this was 9. No, this was definitely 10 now. All right, here we go. Flowers for my wife. Okay, I will be sending a picture in that same chat where I'll be sending the run information. I will be sending that picture of me giving my wife flowers, and that'll be put in the channel, okay? So, flowers are very expensive. Everything we just earned from these subs is going to my fucking wife now, and I'm doing 150 jumping jacks and 10 kilometers of running? What is this? Who decided to do this? Run to the florist? Not a bad idea. The closest florist is 20 kilometers away, though. Do mine for Tizik? All right, Afo, you go. I'll do yours right now, Afo. We'll take a quick break. And stream.